NKTelco Sports. We are at New Bremen High School, where the Anna Rockets take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is sponsored by Minster Bank, Schwieterman's Pharmacy, Keyhole Pizza, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, West Staff, Hometown Opportunity, Lamb's Insurance Agency, 21st Century Kitchens, American Trim, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Orthopedic Associates of Southwest Ohio, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Rosa, German Farmers Insurance, NKTelco Sports, First National Bank, and PSG Automotive are fine sponsors here tonight at the Nest. Along with Ben Ayers, I'm Dave Kanapke, as the Cardinals will take on the Anna Rockets. This is their season opener for the Rockets. Pretty good year last year, 15-10. And Ben, they have a lot of talent and experience coming back.
Yeah, a lot of seniors on this team. Got 6 letter winners returning as well. So building upon that 15-10 record from last year, have a bright outlook on this season. They're being led this year by senior Wyatt Bensman, who averaged 14 points last year, and Griffin Dosick, a junior, who averaged 8.5 points last year.
Home team, the New Bremen Cardinals, already played a couple games, had a couple tough losses over the weekend. Tough year last year, 2-22, and they also have a lot of talent coming back.
Yeah, Coach Doherty in his 7th season here with the Cardinals has 8 letter winners returning and 5 different players that started throughout the season last year. So again, a very experienced team trying to get things turned around after that rough season last year.
So Anna Bremen, good basketball game on a Tuesday night. We'll be back with our starting lineups here at NKTelco Sports.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers, to families with the pitter-patter of little feet, to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Schwieterman Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwieterman purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Leading returner scorer, 6'2" senior. Griffin Dosick, number 15, a 6'4" junior. Joel Cathcart, a 6'3" senior. And in the middle, the center, Drew Brodman, 6'4" senior. Head coach for the Rockets, Nate Barhorse, in his 7th year at Anna. Now for the Cardinals. Number 14, senior guard, Avery Powers. Number 24, 5'11" senior, Kobe Paul. 34, 6' sophomore, Nolan Bornhorst. Number 40, 6'3" senior, Luke Vondenhaar. And rounding out the lineup, 6'3" junior, number 44, Brandon Heitkamp. Cardinals are coached by Adam Doherty, also in his 7th year here at New Bremen. Anna, this is their first game. They had a game canceled last weekend. New Bremen had a couple losses. They lost on Friday night at Kalida, 52-43, and then they lost to Troy Christian at home, 58-37. But Ben, both those games, they were pretty competitive at stretches.
Yeah, both those games kind of start off pretty close, and as the game progressed on, Bremen just kind of wasn't able to keep pace with their opponents to see if they can get things turned around, and just kind of some things to look for. Bremen's been heavy on the 3-ball so far this year, shooting 45 3-pointers over their first 2 games. So like to shoot that deep ball. If that's dropping tonight, might be good things coming for Bremen.
Vondenhaar and Dosick will be jumping center for New Bremen, and Anna tip is up, and we are underway. Anna with the tip, and it is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Anna. Starters are Hillscamp, Bensman, Dosick, Cathcart, and Broadman for the Anna Rockets in their opener. They try to go underneath the Bensman, off the glass and in.
Yeah, good execution on that sideline out of bounds play, and Ben's been able to see his player go over top the defense for an easy land.
Full court pressure. New Bremen struggled against pressure last year, almost loses it. Shot up too strong. A shot by Vondenhaar. Anna the other way. Cathcart on the wing to Bensman. Shot by Hillscamp. Off the mark. Battle for the rebound. We have a jump ball.
Yeah, good look at transition there for Hillscamp. Not able to knock it down. Be interesting. Anna hasn't played yet. Sometimes that first game legs, they can come out with a lot of energy right away and kind of run yourselves down. So it was important they got a basket on that first possession. See how they can handle getting started here.
Kobe Paul takes it across timeline. Gives it up to Powers. Vondenhaar knocked away, stolen by Dosick. He gives it up to Cathcart. Fast break basket for Anna.
Defense, offense, one of the favorite things a coach likes to see. And nice defense there by number 15, Griffin Dosick, poking the ball away, finding his teammate in transition.
Bornhorst now will take it across the timeline. Paul on the wing. Cardinals down 4-0 here on our First National Bank scoreboard. Bornhorst. Powers with a three. Off the mark. Rebound Anna. They push it out to Bensman. Up for the layup. Too strong. Rebound by Dosick and in. Coach Doherty with the timeout. Anna up 6-0. Full timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Timeout by New Bremen as they try to regroup. It's a good start for Anna, not so good for the Cardinals.
Yeah, great start for Anna. Transition points off turnovers, good execution on offense, and playing very tough defense on the Cardinals, struggling to find any good looks so far. They've had two field goal attempts, and both of those have been heavily contested.
Anna, a very veteran team, 6 Letterman back, 5 seniors, probably considered one of the favorites in the Shelby County League along with Fort Laramie. And they're going to continue that full court pressure. See if Cardinals have adjusted. Paul gets the basketball. Work against Hillscamp. Three-pointer, that is well short. Powers came up with the rebound, threw it off of Anna. It will stay with Cardinals.
Yeah, probably not the shot you wanted to see coming out of the timeout there, kind of a quick shot, but good hustle by Powers to keep the play alive as the ball stays in possession of the Cardinals.
In the corner, Bornhorst, the leading returning scorer. Shot is short. Rebound by Dosick. Looking up court. Kick it into the corner. Cathcart. Too strong. Bensman with the rebound. Wyatt is fouled.
Early on, just a couple minutes in, but Anna really dominated the boards. They have 2 offensive already, three defensive for a total of 5 rebounds, only 1 rebound so far for the Cardinals.
Say that's before the shot, so it'll be common foul. Dosick to inbound it. Ahead to Broadman. Hillscamp, Southmore point guard, will be running the show here this year for Coach Barhorse. Kick it into the underneath. Hillscamp will go to the line, shoot 2.
A good action there by Anna finding Hillscamp, and what looked like to be pretty good defense by the Cardinals is one of those situations where the smaller guy draws contact against the bigger body players, he picks up the foul.
Hillscamp first team All-MAC in football this fall. So running back hits the first foul shot. Sophomore gets the start here in his first varsity action, full time that is. Looking for the second free throw. In and out. Powers with the rebound and it draws the foul.
Sienna keep this pressure.
Right now the Cardinals just need to break the pressure and get into their flow. They really haven't got into a lot of their flow on offense. Up ahead to Vonderhaar. Powers looking for an opening, gives it up to Paul. Running through their motion offense. Warnhorst thought about it. He will drive to the hole, rolls off. Battle for the rebound goes to Anna. Bensman up ahead, Hillscamp and in.
Getting quick transition off the defensive rebound, moving the ball up the floor. Here's gonna be another steal.
Bensman steals it away, tries to give it to his teammate. Paul comes up with it. Kobe is fouled. So that will go against Joel Cathcart, his first. A couple substitutions, number 42, Grant Haney in the game. And also number 22, Bryce Blickel for the Cardinals. And for the Rockets, number 25, Bart Bixler in.
And the defense from Anna so far has just been pestering. Bremen had a chance to get into their motion offense that time, and the drive by Barhorse, he got into the paint, but again, the defense was all over him, and Bremen hasn't had a good opportunity to score yet.
Warnhorst tries to drive, is cut off at the baseline, gives it up to Highcamp. Now Haney with the basketball. Under 5 minutes to go here, first quarter. Paul with a pull-up jumper, too strong. Battle for the rebound, Bensman. 3-on-1. Good job by Haney to break that up. Back to the Cardinals. Highcamp thought about it. Gives it up to Haney. Senior with a shot and in. Nice job on the defense and offense by Mr. Grant Haney.
Yeah, way to come off the bench and make an immediate impact too. Forces a turnover, able to knock down the first bucket for the Cardinals as well.
Bixler tries to drive, give it up to Broadman. Bensman is open for the three.
Swung the ball around the perimeter and Benjamin spotted up. Good pass right into the pocket there. He's able to knock it down. We're going to get another foul, it looks like, on Anna.
Foul in the backcourt against number 15, Griffin Dosick. And for the Cardinals, number 52, Jacob Rindler in. Number 21, Mason Flatfoot, a senior. In the game as both teams go to their bench early. Yet another Austin Fote in the game. 2-12, Anna on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Lickle inbounds it. Gives it up to Andrew Bowers, who just recently checked in as well. Lickle on the wing. Drives through the lane, tries to give it up, knocked away. It will be Anna basketball.
Now, it looked like it was deflected by, I think the refs might get together on that. It looked like one of the Anna players deflected that out of bounds.
They'll reverse the call. Good referee in there. They got the call right.
I'd say Blickle had the right idea, but I think two Anna guys got their hand on the ball.
Shot out by Rindler, too strong. Rindler comes up with the offensive rebound. Warnhorst can't get a shot off. And that's Rindler with the basket.
4 points for the Cardinals, all off the bench so far.
Haney and Rindler both hit their first shot for the Cardinals. Bensman for way downtown and hits it.
Looks like so far the one player you can't rotate too far away from, as it got a little chaotic down there on the baseline. Benjamin spotted up, like you said, from from the beak of the Cardinal there, able to knock that one down.
It's about a 22-footer. Shot by Haney again. Haney with the basket.
Yeah, good-looking jumper again, coming off the bench cold. Forced that turnover, came down, hit a jumper, steps back a little bit farther this time, knocks down his second 2-point jump shot.
Foot with the basketball, and that's knocked away. Good defensive play there by the Cardinals. You see the Cardinals student section urging on the Cardinals.
And Coach Doherty's got to be pleased with his bench so far. The starters kind of came out flat. His bench is coming out, giving him a spark. See if hopefully he can get his starters motivated too.
Ball knocked out of bounds right in front of us. It will stay with the Cardinals. Right now for the Cardinals, you have Blickel, Bornhorst, Haney, Rindler, and Bowers in the game, as we have Powers in for Bornhorst. Powers the only starter in the game right now. 2:47 to go in the first quarter. Bowers, junior guard, will take it across the timeline, give it to Haney. He's had 4 points here in a matter of a minute or so. Drive, kick it out to Bowers. Blickel tries to drive, loses a handle, gets it back. Pass is thrown away. It will go to Anna.
Yeah, just a sloppy possession. A couple of players trying to go one-on-one, not able to get anywhere, and errant pass goes out of bounds. Third turnover for New Bremen.
Bixler will inbound it. Give it up to Bensman. Drive by Fote, double team shot up. Well short, battle for the rebound. Comes down to Bowers, and he is fouled. Second foul on Griffin Dosick. Already the fourth team foul on Anna, but those are aggressive type fouls.
Yeah, they're playing aggressive. They've had a couple, a play like that, they've had a couple on their press. Also, at least one foul they've picked up, so.
Full court pressure again.
That's kind of been token full court. They set up in it, but once the ball's in bounds, they clear out. But just a matter of time till Bremen relaxes, and you get that run and jump action coming at you. So Bremen's got to be ready for whatever they're going to bring.
Haney picks up the dribble, gets it to Bowers. Powers with the three. Rebound by Haney and in. Grant Hading with 6 points. Cathcart back to Bensman. Three, that's short. Rebound by shot is up there by Blickel, and Bryce will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, in previous possession, great hustle again by Grant Haney. That's all he's done today is hustled since he's come into the game. Excellent effort on getting the offensive rebound, able to put that back up for his 6th point of the game.
Blickel, 6'1" junior, had 4 points in the opener against Kalida. Misses the first. For this season so far, the Cardinals just shooting 54% from the foul line. Remember that Coach Doherty, I'm sure, wants to improve. Rindler comes up with the rebound. Blickel tries to drive back to Rindler. He's got an opening, he's fouled.
Again, more effort coming from the Bremen bench. It's the second time that Rindler's got an offensive rebound. Last time he was able to follow up his own miss and get the score again. Here he gets the rebound, goes back up strong. He's going to step to the free throw line.
In and out on the foul shot. 51, Drew Broadman checks back into the game.
And your Coach Doherty, these are big points right here because you're playing hard. This is an opportunity to get these free opportunities to score. Miss all 4 of those opportunities.
Lead is at 7. Knocked out of bounds. And that will go off of Anna. Bremen has picked up the defensive intensity, and a lot of times you see that on offense as well.
Yeah, again, it's mostly been, a lot of that's coming from their bench players as well, which it takes a team. Sometimes your starters aren't always going to be the ones that can carry you. You need your players to come off the bench and help lead as well.
Powers with the drive. Cathcart the other way. Gives it up. Bixler swatted away there by Haney. Cardinal crowd like that. Shot by Blickel is in. Bryce Bleckel with the 3 ball.
Again, takes a great defensive effort on the block. Bremen's able to run down, get some penetration, kick it out for a wide open 3.
Cathcart shot off the side of the backboard, battle for the rebound. And there's a steal. Bowers comes and a foul. And they'll be already 1-1 for New Bremen. So Anna commits her 7th team foul. This is a big comeback. At one time, I think Anna was up 14-4, maybe 14-2.
It was 9-0 to start the game.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's, you know, those, again, and once they went to the bench, all the energy came to the floor for the Cardinals, and it's been a big turnaround here. Opportunity if they can knock these down and make it a 2-point game.
Bowers hits the first one. Bowers, 6'1" junior, had 3 points in the game against Troy Christian. Luke Vondenhaar returns to the lineup, gives Haney a break as he gets a congratulations as he goes to the bench.
You don't see this too often. The bench has scored all the points, combination of 4 different players for the Cardinals so far here just in the first quarter alone.
They cut the lead to 2. Hillscamp drives, kicks it low. Broadman, a nice reverse layup.
Good penetration there. Nice drop off and finish by Broadman, but all started with the execution there by Hillscamp, getting into the paint and beating his player one-on-one, giving the opportunity for his teammate.
Vondenhaar, we're coming at 20 seconds. Gets an opening too strong, gets his own rebound and in. Luke Vondenhaar with a stick back basket. Down in 7 seconds. Hillscamp looking for some help. Foul before the pass. Foul on Riddler, his first, 3rd team foul, so the Rockets will get it with 2.3 seconds here in the first quarter. It's like they put Bensman into the game for this last possession.
No, why would you do that?
Nah.
He's only hit 2 threes so far in this first quarter, so the opportunity to get your best shooter on the floor again. He's going to get probably a look here as he fades to the backside.
As he shoots it off the mark. We played 1 quarter. Good basketball. Anna leads New Bremen 17-15. We'll be right back.
As a business owner, do you find yourself reviewing too many applications? Or are you the job seeker filling out dozens of applications in an attempt to find employment? West Staff has been bridging the gap between employers and employees since 1988. Jobs range from manufacturing and clerical to specialized fields such as quality control and engineering. West Staff has the ability to operate as your company's entire HR department or simply payroll employees on a temp-to-hire basis. West Staff, your partner in business.
For over 27 years, the knowledgeable, reliable, and experienced staff at Lamb's Insurance Agency has been providing superior auto and home insurance to the people of West Central Ohio and Indiana. The team's understanding of the agricultural community and farming operations is second to none. We support the local communities because we are, well, local. If you are looking for excellent claim service, stop by or call today for your quote. Lamb's Insurance Agency, representing Ohio Mutual Insurance Group.
1 quarter in the books. Anna leads by just 2. They got off to a nice start, and Bremen came roaring back.
Yeah, exactly. We kind of iterated earlier in the game. Anna came out on fire, jumped after that big 9-0 lead, and it's the first game of the season. Wonder if those legs get to him a little bit or not, but the bench of Bremen really stepped up, scoring 13 of the 15 points there for the Cardinals in the first quarter.
Anna ball to start this quarter. Drive by Hillscamp. He is fouled. Riley will go line to shoot 2. She draws a foul on 22, Bryce Blickel. His first. Hillscamp to shoot 2.
Hillscamp, as you said, good football player. You can see he's small in stature, but he's strong, and we've seen him take it to the paint several times. He's had the opportunity to score. He's also been able to drop some dimes off to some teammates for some layups. So it's good to have when you have that strength and you're able to beat your man individually and get in position to set your teammates up.
Shot off the mark. Rebound, Bornhorst. Gives it up, Highcamp, and in. Highcamp with a basket. A lot of action, and then Bremen comes up with it. Blickel leading the press, stolen away by Cathcart. Drive and in. First basket for Anna in a while as they take the lead by 3. Bremen has 4 starters back in the game. Anna with the same. 4 starters. Blickel the only player off the bench right now for the Cardinals.
It's going to be big to see how Bremen can execute in the half court because they've struggled. When Anna's got them into the half court sets, Bremen struggled to score.
Bensman finds a lane. Misses it. Broadman with the rebound. Big guy can't find an opening. Hillscamp comes out of the pile. Bixler and 1. So a lot of action there, and Hillscamp did a nice job of finding Bixler for the layup.
Yeah, just a lot of hustle play. Both teams hustling there. Anna able to get the opportunity to get the ball back both times there, and the end one opportunity for Bixler.
Grant Haney back in the game. He gave the Cardinals their spark, had 6 points in the first quarter. As you get a look at that layup at the end.
Yeah, strong take there, and Vonderhaar trying to get to the block, but not in a good position there. Bixler able to finish.
Second foul for Vonderhaar as he left to the bench. Bixler will leave as well. As Mason Plattfoot in for the Rockets. Rockets up by 6. Early second quarter. Along with Ben Ayers, I'm Dave Kanapke. Glad you're joining us here on NKTelco Sports. Our Tuesday night boys action. Paul trying to work off a screen. Gives it up to Powers. Will drive, puts up a wild shot. Battle for the rebound, comes up to Anna. Bensman to the basket and in.
Yeah, coast to coast that time. I believe he was the one able to pull the rebound down, and he goes all the way to the basket. Here's a good look underneath. In and out, though.
Haney can't finish. Bornhorst comes up with the rebound and is fouled, so that'll be a 1-and-1 for Bornhorst.
Haney's first miss of the night. Started off 3 for 3 in the first quarter, hit 2 jumpers and had a nice follow-up rebound there. Another good opportunity on the good pass by Bornhorst.
Paul goes to the bench, replaced by Andrew Bowers, number 30, is Bornhorst with a 1-and-1. Hits it. Last year as a freshman, averaged around 12 points a game on varsity. Quarterback on the football team. Has his first point tonight. It's the second. Lead at 6 for Anna. They've led most of the way. Started out with a 9-0 lead. Bensman all the way over to Hillscamp. Drive, work it around the perimeter. Bensman in the lane, and there will be a charge.
Yeah, good execution there. Bornhorst able to step up right kind of the back of that volleyball line. As Bensman went up into the air, instead of going straight up, he drifted too far. And good defense there by Bornhorst, willing to put his body at risk to take the charge.
Bornhorst takes it across the timeline. Haney with the 3. Grant Haney. 9 for Haney off the bench.
Now, my experience of a coach, a one-pass three-pointer isn't always what you're looking for, but when it goes in, and Haney's been feeling it tonight.
Benson with the pull-up jumper. Rebound by Bornhorst. Bornhorst to the hole and rolls in. Timeout, Anna. Nolan Bornhorst with a nice drive. That'll be a full timeout. You're watching high school basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
I happened to pivot wrong and hurt my knee. I ended up tearing my ACL. It hit me pretty hard because I love playing lacrosse. I met my surgeon and he made me feel confident about being able to get back into playing lacrosse. They always just took such good care of me and They really were confident in what they were doing, which made me feel confident that I would be able to get back to playing lacrosse.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
5:23 to go before halftime. The Cardinals have pulled within 1.
Yeah, the closest we've been since that first quarter where Anna jumped out to that big 9-0 lead, and Bremen's just been chipping away. We're going to get a turnover here as Cathcart shuffled his feet, so another turnover opportunity for the Cardinals to take their first lead.
Cardinals trailed 9-0 early on. What wasn't falling earlier is falling now, and it looks like a diamond press right now for Anna as Powers dribbles through it to the hole and in. Cardinals with the lead.
Dribble penetration and ball movement is what's going to help break that half-court trap. Typically, you don't see someone dribble all the way through at that time like Powers did. They're able to make a nice play and get his first basket of the game.
Cathcart's open and is fouled with the basket.
Good finish there for Joel Cathcart. Good ball movement that time. Broadman caught the ball on the baseline, was able to look opposite block, find Cathcart wide open as Bremen was unable to rotate back to the backside, and that's one of those you got to foul hard, so he can't get that shot up there. But defense was a little slow to rotate.
It completes the 3-point play for the senior Cathcart. Anna back up on top by 2. Bornhorst. Powers is wide open for a long 3, in and out. Anna comes up with a rebound. Bensman to Broadman. Flat foot back to Bensman. Opening to the lane, puts it up. Rebound Bowers. Fast break for the Cardinals. Powers is fouled. It's now the 10th foul on Anna. So that foul will go against Plattfoot. And the Cardinals had a chance there to fast break.
Yeah, get the offensive rebound. Quick outlet to Powers, and we've seen him a couple times, and hard to the basket. That time he's able to pick up the foul.
Powers had a big 16-point game against Kalida in the opener. Has his free throw here. Jacob Rindler checks back in. Second free throw for the senior. And Blick will go back in the lineup, replacing Powers. Cardinals are back to their lineup where you have 4 bench players that really gave them the spark there in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is where it all turned around, battling back to that 9-0 lead. And, big there. We got some of the starters picking up. Bornhorst has scored. Powers has 4 points now, so they can get the whole team going. Here's another steal.
Haney to the basket and is fouled. Grant Haney having a big first half.
Yeah, he's in double figures now with 11 and takes the defense, the turnover there, and drives all the way down the floor, makes a nice move to get around the defender. Goes up strong. A lot happening there. He's going up strong and knocking that in. He's going to step to the line and try to get his 12th point.
Already with 11, but Haney's had a couple good games to start with. He's scored 8 and 9 in the first 2 games. I believe he's the second leading scorer coming into tonight's game, so having a big night already with 11, a chance for 12 here and build on the Cardinal 2-point lead.
Nice to have that coming off your bench. Someone that can bring that energy, that spark, and step up and also be a scorer too. And we're seeing tonight, he might not be coming off the bench too long if he keeps this up. That's part, it's like the Manu Ginobili effect though. Sometimes, you need those players. Starting isn't as important as you think it is. It's when you play big, when you have your moments to play. And he's coming in and making an impact right now.
Hillscamp all the way over, saved by Fote. They work it around the perimeter. Bensman Trying to work against this New Bremen defense. Bixler back to the calf cart. Underneath the Folk. Work around Bixler, open for the three. Too strong. Rebound Cardinals.
Excellent defensive possession that time by New Bremen. I'm not sure how many passes, how many times the ball went around the perimeter. Fortunately, they're going to turn it back over, but you could really hear Coach Doherty coaching his guys up on that last possession. And Bixler had a good shot, but not able to knock it down. And you'll take that effort from your team every time.
Exactly. 3 minutes to go before half. Cardinals with a 3-point lead here on our First National Bank scoreboard. Bensman to the hole. Bensman now with 12. Matches Haney's for game high. Bornhorst and one. Wow. Make contact, and he'll also draw the second foul on Bensman.
Brute strength there, just went up through the bigger player. Bensman definitely has the height advantage, but I would say Bornhorst is probably a little stronger than him. And they'll teach you go through the player, don't try to go over him. And he's able to pick up the contact and also get the basket to drop.
And now Dosick comes up with a rebound. Bensman to Hillscamp. Bixler, the drive, put it up. Knocked away. Blickel, layup in. Bremen up by 5. Coach Barhorst with a timeout. It's just a 30-second timeout. While we got a minute, we'd like to thank our sponsors for making this telecast possible. 21st Century Kitchens, Schwieterman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Roses, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, Hometown Opportunity, American Sherman, PSG Automotive. We'll have a player of the game. Will be sponsored by NKTelco, and on our First National Bank scoreboard, the Cardinals up by 5.
Yeah, it's been great play here, and great effort by the Cardinals to be able to battle back. And we've seen anytime a lot of these points have come off transition, rebounds, outlet into fast breaks. But when they get them into the half court and it gets Bremen into the half court, Bremen struggled to score a little bit more. But it's been those transition opportunities. Bremen's turned their defense into offense and built up to this 5-point lead.
And Anna Bensman's been their leading scorer. Haven't really had a second person step on as Bensman is fouled, and White will go to the line to shoot 1-on-1. We have the second foul on Blickel. Powers will check back in. Bensman, front end of the 1-and-1 in. There are 5 seniors on this team. Bremen with 6 seniors on the roster, so some veteran team on both sides. Bensman makes a pair. Powers look over to Coach Doherty for play call. Haney gives it up to Bornhorst. Bornhorst drives to the hole and one. Bornhorst has come alive here in the second quarter.
Yeah, great play there. Just a little up move, got his defender up in the air. He's able to drive right past him, and again, he uses that strength.
Dosick drives and is fouled.
Good take there by Dosick, going to pick up the foul and go to the foul line.
6'4" junior Dosick. Started last year on varsity. Hits the first. Toby Paul and Brandon Highcamp back in the game. 24 and 44. Dosick with the second one. It's the second one. 37-34, a high-scoring half here, Ben.
Yeah, Bremen's averaging 45 per game. Yeah. So they've only scored 90 in their first 2. So they're not too far away from that. here already in the first half.
Haney gives it up to Powers. 1:38 to go before halftime. Warnhorse not able to get it, but Haney with the board. Puts up a shot and in.
The man can do nothing wrong tonight, and it's effort plays there. Offensive rebound, he's able to put back up. He now has 14.
There's a charge. I believe Paul draws the charge on Hillscamp. Second foul on Hillscamp.
A great effort by Paul. Paul has only two field goal attempts tonight, so it hasn't hit the scoring column, but making a big play on defense. And everyone's got to find their role and find their place where they can make an impact on a game. That's a big play by Paul.
Cardinals with the basketball in a 5-point lead. Warnhorse, Paul with the three. Off the mark. Hillscamp loses it. Warnhorse will drive and in.
I'm not sure how he got that one to go as he ran into his own teammate.
Bixler is fouled. So Anna goes the other way, and Bixler will go line to shoot two. We talked about the scoring. New Bremen only scored 43 against Kalida and 47 against Troy Christian. Pace much higher than that as Bixler misses the first. Bixler just a sophomore.
I think you're at 41 and you started down at 0-9 as well.
Yes, good point. Misses a pair. The Cardinal basketball with a 7-point lead. Haney almost loses it, gives it up. Powers puts up a three. Rebound the other way. Vogt tries to pass it across, loses the handle.
Had the right idea, trying to find his teammate on the backside there. Just couldn't get a hold of the ball to make the pass across. 26 seconds left here to see if Bremen's going to slow it down, try to get a shot, or they've been just playing very aggressive here. It's kind of who gets the ball is trying to make something happen.
Warnhorse has had 10 points, gives it up to Paul. Shot off the mark. Heitkamp with a follow and in. Brandon Heitkamp. Benspin gives it up. Vogt with the three and in. Entertaining first half of basketball as the teams go to the locker rooms on our First National Bank scoreboard. New Bremen 43, Anna 37. We'll be right back with the halftime stats here on NKTelco.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Best part of my experience at Upper Valley is getting to know different teachers and the way they teach. So you learn a lot about how college is going to be in the future. My name is Paige, and I'm from the Exercise Science program.
Mama Rosa's is looking for dedicated people to join their family. You will enjoy benefits and camaraderie not available at most jobs. Our culture promotes the idea of teamwork, respect, and honesty. It also encourages excellence in our performance, which translates into a quality product for our customers. Go to mama-rosas.com to begin your career.
New Bremen, 37 Anna's. The Cardinals have a big comeback here in the first half. With the first half numbers, Mr. Ben Ayers.
As we said, Bremen's able to battle back here, take this lead 43-37 after starting with that really ferocious start. Anna came out firing, built up to that 0-9 lead, but they battled back here. Both teams shooting relatively right around 50%, so good offensive here. Struggling from behind the arc a little bit, but shooting pretty good from free throws, rebound. It's a very evenly matched game right now, looking at that stat line there. Cardinals winning the turnover battle, though, too. And as we kind of talked about a little bit earlier, Bremen struggle a little bit in the half court. If they can force turnovers, get rebounds, and get in the transition, and just kind of attack the rim, it seems to be where they're having their success. Some of the leading scorers here in the first half for the Anna Rockets: Wyatt Bensman with 14, Joel Cathcart with 7, Riley Holzkamp with 4, Griffin Dosick with 4, Bart Bixler with 3, and Drew Broadman with 2. For Bremen, 2 guys in double figures. Grant Haney with 14 coming off the bench, having a great first half there. And Nolan Barhorst able to crack double digits with 10 as well.
Very high-scoring second quarter. New Bremen had 28 points. Anna not a bad quarter with 20 points. So see if the teams can keep it up as we start here in the second half. Bremen, the white with the basketball. Bornhorst blocked twice, but the second one was a foul. Anna had well over 10 fouls in the first half. Dosick, I think, picks up his third. So they right now have 3 players on the board with 2 fouls. And now Dosick with 4, or Dosick with 3. Yeah, 4 of their starters, what you call foul trouble, with 2 fouls or more.
Yeah, they've played aggressive all night long, but you got to give some of the credit there to Bornhorst. Gets his offensive rebound, and again, smart enough, that bigger guy, he's trying to get some body-to-body contact to just try to create that opportunity for him to go up there. He's able to knock both free throws down. Good start for Bremen.
Bornhorst with 12 points. I don't think he scored in the first quarter. Backdoor Bensman, nice reverse layup.
Good execution. That's probably, you come out of into the third corner, probably draw something up out at halftime. Executed it perfectly as the backdoor opportunity. Bensman with the great reverse finish.
Bornhorst trying to find an opening. Turnaround shot that's short. Rebound by Cathcart. Cathcart open for the 3 and drains it. Joel in double figures with 10. And the Rockets within 3.
Yeah, nice pull up there. No Cardinals stepped up to guard him, and he pulled up nice and straight. Perfect follow through, knock it down. Bornhorst's going to try to match him.
And he does. Bornhorst now with 15.
Got 5 here in just the first little more than a minute of play in the third quarter.
Holzkamp, the Broadman. Underneath Bensman. Will draw the foul.
Bensman, good job again creating the contact. Cardinal players are pretty straight up, but offensive player gets that advantage of creating the contact again. Bensman's going to step to the line where he's 2 for 2 tonight.
Bensman already with 16, make it 17. Grant Haney into the lineup. Replaces Vondenhar, leaves with 3 fouls. Haney with 14 points in the first half, off the bench. Broadman gets the rebound. Dosick almost stolen away. Work it around. Bensman's open for the 3. That is short, but it goes right to Broadman and in.
Need the muscle down low, and it showed there with Broadman. Kind of lives up to his name, one of the bigger players on their team. 2 offensive rebounds on that possession alone, and he's going to get rewarded with an and-1 opportunity.
Jacob Brindler will come in for the Cardinals. Break for Anna as the shot went well short. Broadman was at the right spot at the right time and completes the 3-point play. Anna within 2. Anna drops off the full court pressure, which they played early, all the first quarter and into the second quarter. Warner drives on Dosick, who has 3 fouls. Shot off. Rebound to Bensman. Dosick's open for the 3. That will go off of the Go off of the Cardinals, it will stay with Anna. Anna can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3.
Again, the scoring's at a rapid pace again. Anna's already scored 9 here in this quarter pretty quickly, and 5 for New Bremen.
Knocked out of bounds. If you joined us, just joining us, Anna had a 9-0 lead. Was in control very early, and New Bremen came roaring back, sparked by their bench. Cathcart to Dosick and in. We're tied. Nice athletic move by Dosick.
It all started by the penetration. As not sure which player it was, drove baseline. There are 3 Cardinals attacked. Left wide open, and right open Dosick. He's able to score. Here comes Haney off the bench again, able to get right back into his scoring ways.
Gives Cardinals the lead back. Hillscamp's open for the 3, and Riley hits it.
You're watching a college game or a high school game here? These guys are just on fire these last 2 quarters.
I like it. I'll take a high-scoring game any day. I like my defense, but this has been entertaining. Good defense as well being played.
And Anna's 5 for 7 coming out the gate here. And it just isn't stopping. Haney knocks another 3 down.
18 points for Haney, 19, check that. 53-51. We've traded leads about the last 4 times we've had a possession, and Dosick ties it up. 53-53.
The offense can be fun to watch unless you're the coach. So both these coaches are probably, there's a nice finish by Kobe Paul going to get his first points of the game. One of these coaches hoping their defense can step up, because that's what it's looking like. These teams are just exchanging baskets. Which team can kind of set some defense up to try to get a little bit of a lead built up.
Kobe Paul trying to convert the 3-point play. Austin Fote checks in the lineup, number 11. Bryson Broadman also for the Cardinals. Bryce Blickel in. Coming up on halfway through here. So senior Paul trying to extend the New Bremen lead and hits it. 56-53 on our first National Bank scoreboard. Dosick, Haney almost comes up with a steal. And there's a steal by Blickel. Gives it up to Rindler. To the basket. Too strong, tipped around. Haney stolen away. Good job there by Bixler.
I'm not sure Rindler's the guy you want handling the ball on that opportunity there, but he made a nice, pretty move and almost was able to get it to fall in.
Paul will inbound it. Haney. Backdoor cut, Blickel. Can't get it to drop. Rindler. Couple opportunities go by the boards for the Cardinals.
Wanted a goaltending. It looked like Benzman went up to the block, grabbed the net, made the whole rim shake. No call was made.
Bixler tried to hand it off to Dosick. He didn't see it. Blickel comes up with a steal.
Thought Bornhorst was going to pull it from 25 there.
Bornhorst has been running the offense mostly from the point guard position. Paul with a long 3. Rebound Bornhorst, drive and in. Timeout Anna. Cardinals lead by 5. It's a full timeout. We'll be right back.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local farm mutual, my agent was able to cover everything. I call that progress.
3:10 to go, third quarter. Yeah, third quarter has been back and forth. New Bremen now up by 5.
Yeah, the hot scoring is continuing here into the third quarter as both teams are on fire from the field, and it's not just one player carrying the team, multiple players from each team getting into the scoring action. I think Anna has 5 different scorers, and Bremen has 4 different scorers here in this quarter alone, 3 different scorers in this quarter. So it's definitely a team effort. You know, sometimes you can jump on the back of one of your hot players and kind of ride them as long as you can, but it's all over the floor tonight.
Yeah, Anna with, let me check, 16 this quarter. New Bremen with 15 this quarter, and we still have over 3 minutes to go. They both were in the 20s in the second quarter.
We saw them execute a nice backdoor play out of the half. We'll see if they execute a good half-court set here out of the timeout.
Bixler will drive. Blocked there by Rindler in between their 3 ball by Austin Fote.
Austin Fote hit that 3 right at the end of the second quarter going into half, and he's got that traditional lefty look there. Just nice square up, left foot a little forward. Nice follow through though, and 2 threes now for Fote, 6 points.
He's had a lot of threes here in the third quarter. Saved by Paul. Warnhorst battling. Back to Paul. Drive by Paul. Rebound Blickel. And in. Second chance goes up by Blickel and in. The Cardinals at 60. All the way over. Hillscamp is open for the 3. Rebound Haney. Cardinals trying to, had an 0-2 start to start their weekend, trying to get their first win. Warnhorst 3 off the mark. This is the opener for Anna. Bensman in. Very patient, found a lane and in.
Yeah, Bensman had 3 quick points here. He's kind of been quiet for the middle half of the quarter, but a good drive there. We're going to get a timeout in 30.
30-second timeout. Coach Adam Doherty gives us our opportunity to thank our sponsors: 21st Century Kitchen, Schreederman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, Westaff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Roses, German Farmers, NKTelco, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive. If you missed the replay, first replay, that was Wednesday the 6th at 5 p.m. Our second replay is Thursday, December 7th at 6 p.m. You can check out our full schedule on nktelco.net. You can also watch this and all the games on demand at www.nktelco.net.
Yeah, timeout taken there by Coach Doherty, and it's still pretty early in the season. A lot of up and down here these last couple quarters, and this fourth quarter could come down. We know we still got some time left at the end of this game. You're conditioning and seeing how these players can handle, because it's been a very up and down game so far, and see maybe some of the defensive breakdowns of things are maybe dropping off than you would want as a coach.
Turn around by Rindler. Jacob Rindler with a nice basket off the timeout. Foul in the backcourt. Haven't had a lot of fouls. That's only the 3rd foul by New Bremen this quarter. Only 2 by Anna this quarter. After they had, I think, about a dozen in the first quarter, first half.
Bauer's trying to get a sneaky steal there and use a little bit too much body.
Hillscamp tries to go to Bensman. He's able to come up with it. Fote will try another 3. Bensman battles for the rebound and is fouled from behind. So good scrappy play by Bensman. He'll be rewarded by 2 free throws.
A little bit of a late whistle there as Bensman went up, and again, right guy in the right position that time, able to get the offensive rebound. Does a good job when he's underneath there, trying to go up strong, creating that contact. Not able to knock this free throw down.
First foul on 42 Grant Haney for the Cardinals.
Bensman sitting at 19 points right now, trying to get into the 20s.
And he does. Brings his team within 3. Warnhorst runs the offense. He's up to Haney. It goes off his hands. Fote comes up with it. Rodman underneath the Fote. On the Blackfoot. Oh, there's a steal by Haney. To the hole and is fouled.
It's great defense by Haney. It's a long pass, and you can see him breaking into that passing lane before it was even made.
So Grant Haney with 2 foul shots.
Haney's had just a phenomenal performance tonight, sitting at 19 points.
Now at 20. So take another look at the replay. Haney goes to the hoop.
It's about the only thing that hasn't gone his way tonight was getting the and one opportunity there. But again, a great defensive play, gets himself to the line for 2, looking to extend this lead.
Rolls the second one in, and a 5-point lead for the Cardinals. 12, Caleb Alec in the game. His first action tonight. Here's Kemp working against Bowers. Nice to pass it down low, knocked away. It will stay with Anna.
Good defense by Blickel. Benjamin was trying to post up there and get that outside position. Blickel did the swim move over top of him to get in front, able to deflect it out of bounds.
Bensman pass to Fote. Hillscamp's open. Drains it. The 3.
Second 3 here in this third quarter for Bensman. He's 2 for 3 from behind the arc, and those 3-pointers add up quick as Anna's kind of increased their ability to knock the 3 down here in this third quarter.
Down to 6 seconds. Haney step back 3 off the mark, long rebound. And that will end the third quarter of play. Your score on the First National Bank scoreboard. New Bremen 64, Anna 62. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter.
NKTelco Sports. More than 140 local high school and college games. Football, basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball, and soccer. Support your local team with NKTelco Sports and promote your business to 250,000 households in Northwest Ohio. Call 1-888-NKTelco and get in the game.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
64-62 New Bremen, another high-scoring quarter for both teams. Anna with 25 points, New Bremen with 21 points that quarter.
Yeah, just again, the great shooting continues, and it's good three-point shooting that time. Anna 4 of 8 from behind 3, Bremen 2 of 5. So teams that like to shoot the deep ball obviously are going to put some points up if they're dropping, and we definitely saw an increase of that there in the third quarter.
Dosick drives, draws the foul on the shot. Dosick was out a lot of that third quarter with 3 fouls.
And he had a quick start to that quarter there, scoring 4 quick points in the third quarter. So good to have him back on the floor here if you're an Anna Rocket fan.
This is the first foul shot. And he gets a very short break as he replaces Vondenvar, who picked up his 4th foul quickly again.
Just about how the third quarter started too. Vonderhaar had very limited action. Haney came in, but the way Haney's playing tonight, he probably wasn't going to be seeing the bench too long anyway.
Bowers tried to save it, but it goes to Anna. Hillscamp's open for the 3. And Riley Hillscamp has come alive here.
Got 3 of 4 from behind the arc here in this second half, and Anna takes the lead by 1.
Cardinals led at halftime, led most of the third quarter, but we had some lead changes, and now Anna with a 1-point lead. Lickle picks up his dribble to Bowers. Warhorse, the only starter in now. Step back 3, and Nolan drains it with 20.
Not an easy shot either after a long possession. Step back three is down. It's going to be a foul here as number 30, Andrew Bowers, goes for another steal.
Yeah, Steph Curry has made the step back three look like an easy shot. But
yeah, those guys, that's a different level. That's a layup for him.
Brandon Heitkamp and Kobe Paul back in the lineup for the Cardinals. Cardinals back with a 2-point lead off the Bornhorst three. We have 3 players and 20 points right now, and now 22 for Bensman. 67-67. We don't get an opportunity to say that many times all year. Bornhorst off the glass a little too strong. Foul in the backcourt. And we will go the other way. I believe that's the 7th team foul. So the Cardinals, or the Anna, I should say, will be shooting foul shots early here in the 4th quarter. So yeah, the center, Drew Broadman, with a 1-and-1 attempt.
That could play critical here. We've got a lot of time left here in this 4th quarter.
Londonar on the bench with 4 fouls. Broadman hits the first one. Only other ones with 3 is Hillscamp and Dosick, both with 3. Broadman adds to the lead, 69-67. Paul thought about a 3, gives up the Blickel. Dumps it back to Paul. Shot up and in. Nice move by Paul. We're tied again.
Yeah, nice play there. I almost thought like Blickel had a good opportunity to shoot it himself, and you're dropping it off to a smaller player, but Blickel, or Paul able to create the space to get it up there. It's going to be a 3.
Rebound by Hillscamp. Back to Bensman. Drives. Bixler. And before the shot, we have a foul. That'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Anna. Second foul on Bornhorst. Bixler with the 1-and-1. In and out. But a rebound by Broadman, but he steps on the baseline. Good effort. Just steps on the line. It'll be Bremen basketball, and we'll have a little full court pressure. Blickel gives it to Paul. 6 minutes to go. And there's the steal. Hillscamp will take it to the hole and in.
It's a great individual effort there by Hillscamp. Took the risk there, able to get the turnover without the foul, and it's wide open in for Anna. He's able to lay it in easily. 2-point lead now for Anna. Here's a nice cut by Blickel.
Ooh, can't get it to fall.
It's going to be a 4th foul, I believe, on Dosick as well.
So for Dosick, the first player with 4 fouls for Anna. Blickel has had quality minutes off the bench here tonight. With 7 points. Make it 8. Chance to tie it with this foul shot. Rebound to Anna. Bensman will take it across and give it up to Hillscamp. A lot of lead changes this quarter. Bremen led by 2 going in. Dosick playing with 4. Bensman trying to work off the screen. With Broadman in some trouble, able to get it off a Cardinal. And a break for Anna as they'll get it underneath their own basket.
Bremen's really packing it into the, well, they're really keeping the ball, whatever side the ball's on, they're really packing that whole side of the floor on their rotations.
They throw it up to Bensman. He's fouled. Bensman another time to the line. 3rd foul on Blickel.
Bensman 4 of 6 at the line so far tonight.
In and out. It's the second one. Bensman with 23.
Man, 70-72. Not the score I was expecting to see with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter here.
Very enjoyable game to watch. And a rare Tuesday night game, at least early in the season. Especially rare for New Bremen. Plays in the MAC, and there's a travel. Of course, Anna in the Shelby County League, they have some league games on Tuesday nights.
Haney that time just trying to do a little too much on his own. Good defense by Anna to force 11th team turnover for New Bremen.
Bensman, and there's a bump and a foul. And that will be double bonus time now as a 10th foul. Offense has been going through Bensman as well it should. He's responded with a big night. Chance to add on. Drains the first one. Anna had a lot of fouls in the first half. They were well over the 10 mark. This time, this half, it's the other way. And as you mentioned earlier, that could be a factor down this stretch. Only 4 fouls on Anna.
Yeah, so they're going to be able to continue to play aggressive, not worrying about putting the Bremen on the foul line. Bremen, you got to keep playing aggressive, but
Blickel with the drive off the glass, and Blickel in double figures. 74-72. Anna with the ball in the basket, and then there's stolen away by Blickel. Chance to tie for the Cardinals. Coach Doherty wants to talk things over. It'll be a full timeout. You're watching great high school basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Minster Dental Care continues to offer advanced dental technology in a state-of-the-art facility. Our professional team offers experience in general dentistry and orthodontics, including services such as CEREC and wireline orthodontics. Board-certified pediatric dentist Dr. Philip Slonkowski ensures our littlest patients have a positive, safe, and a comfortable experience. We are unconditionally committed to excellence in everything we do.
4:06 to go in the ball game. A very high-scoring game here at the Nest at New Bremen, as the Cardinals just down by 2, 74-72 to Anna.
yeah, the last few minutes here, it's been Anna Bensman specifically getting to the foul line, being aggressive. Coach Doherty, I think, taking a timeout just to regroup the troops here and give them a little break, because the middle of this game, the second and third quarter, was very up and down. And again, we're going to see how's conditioning going to play out. Bremen's already gotten into that foul trouble, and see what happens here in these last 4 minutes to go. But just a 2-point game, so lots to happen here in the last
with
one.
Conditioning, New Bremen already has 2 games under their belt. This is Anna's first game. There's practice conditioning, there's scrimmage conditioning, not quite the same as game conditioning.
Exactly, and this is their first, but this is also Bremen's 3rd game in 5 nights. So
true, good point.
You know, can kind of go both ways on these teams, but sometimes it's just playing basketball and making the plays here throughout the game. There's going to be a nice drive opportunity.
Warnorst followed by Haney. We're tied again. Bensman the other way. That's before the shot. Good follow there by Haney to tie it up. And it quickly gets to Bensman. He's on the line again.
Yeah, you want your star players to step up in the big moments, and it's been Bensman really stepping up here for Anna. Obviously, he wanted that and 1 opportunity.
We have 3 players over 20. We have 5 players in double figures. There are a few other players that are on the verge of double figures. And we have a game in the 70s, probably will be into the 80s, and we love it. Benson with a pair to take the lead back for Anna.
Bensman getting to the line, 10 free throw opportunities here in the second half.
Long 3 by Haney. Rebound by Bensman. He'll drive, and he does a nice job of drawing the foul, and that will be foul number 5 on Vonderhaar. Vonderhaar, understandably, a little frustrated.
Vonderhaar struggled to stay on the floor. He just keeps, as soon as he's been back on the last 3 times, he's picked up a foul, and it's been at that stage of the game where when you get your third, you got to come out. When you get your fourth, you got to come out. And now you're at 5.
It's one of those games where the whistle has just found him. And so Bensman on the line again as Powers will replace Vonderhaar.
I only have 10 spots for free throws on my sheet. How am I supposed to do here?
In and out. Benson with 27, Haney with 23, Bornhorst with 20. But it hasn't been just those 3. We've had a lot of good people step up. Big threes, big shots. Bensman hits the second, lead at 3. Both teams have responded every time they've been behind. This is a critical possession. Here for the Cardinals, Haney in!
Looked like Magic Johnson there, a little baseline hook shot almost, and he's been the big player tonight, stepping up. Here's great rotation by Bornhorst.
Bornhorst with the steal, takes it to the hole, and he's fouled. And Bornhorst will have a chance to take the lead with 2 made foul shots.
Yeah, Bremen really attacking the rim here tonight. Bornhorst gets the ball and just goes straight at the basket. Wasn't a normal fast break, but kind of had a little bit of numbers there. Was able to take Bensman on, create the mismatch, and he's going to get to the line where he's been very good tonight.
We are tied at 77. Bornhorst trying to break the tie. And a basketball in a tie game. Hillscamp will set it up. Hillscamp working against Bauer. Bensman against Bowers. Hillscamp will drive, kicks it out. Bensman, 3, in. Big 3-pointer by Bensman as he's over 30 points. And a timeout on the floor by Anna. Another 30-second timeout. And, you know, a play like that, they worked the screen, he got a little bit of opening, and Bensman knocks it down.
Yeah, Bowers had the opportunity. Bensman's probably not the guy you want to rotate too far away from, and he kind of got a little too far away from him, trying to help out on the post there, and they were to kick it out. It was a good play by Anna, able to get Bensman, probably one of their best 3-point shooters, a good look. He's able to knock that 3 down again.
After the first quarter is 17-15, a fairly high-scoring game. In the second and third quarter, both these teams scored at least 20 points in the quarter. We are currently at 80-77. Now it's New Bremen basketball. About this whole fourth quarter, they found themselves down. I think they're down the most at 4, and every time they've stepped up and had a basket when they needed it. In this type of game, you got to score about every possession.
Yeah, you do. It's just been a back-and-forth battle between these teams, and I would look here. It's been Bornhorst or Haney trying to get that big bucket. We'll see who Bremen's going to run their offense through.
Bornhorst running the point. Across the timeline, and he travels. Person he was going to pass to was covered, and he took that extra step. So now Anna with the ball and a 3-point lead. Hillscamp, he almost pulled his back foot. Dosick. Now Benson with the basketball. Both coaches have taken a lot of timeouts. Not sure exactly how many each one has, 2 or less. Right now it's hard to really do a delay, but Anna's running some clock. Not sure it's by design or it's just happening that way. As Bensman shot is blocked, gets his own rebound, and we'll have a jump ball. Alternate possession, we'll give it to the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was definitely the longest possession we've had here in a long time. Good defense by Bremen, and Anna fans looking for a foul, but good hustle by Bremen to force that jump ball.
Under 2 to go. Anna leads by 3. Bornhorst with the 3, that's short. Battle for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Anna comes up with it. See if Anna runs some clock again. They're in a double bonus. Hillscamp Coach Barhorse will take the timeout. And will be a full timeout. We'll step aside. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
1:33 to go. Anna has a basketball and a 3-point lead. Coach Barhorse takes the timeout.
Yeah, he called that it was going to be Benzman wide open for a three-pointer there, which may not have been the shot you got. But the way the pace of play has been in this game, you're going to look here. I'm sure they're going to try to get into an offense that they're comfortable with, try to get a good look, try to burn a little bit of clock here, and put Bremen, hopefully it's going to be a driving shot, being in that double bonus. If you miss, maybe you get fouled, you can get to the line. But Benzman and Hulskamp only ones to have field goal attempts here in this fourth quarter.
Bixler rotated out. Intense defense being played as always by the Cardinals. And there's a steal by Bornhorst. Go the other way and in. 1-point lead. Anna's still in front. Coming up on a minute to go.
Lazy pass by Benzman, and Bornhorst with the effort able to get the steal and the finish. 1 minute left to go.
Dosick, and that will go over and back. Haney knocked it to get him off his dribble. And it'll be Cardinal ball with a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, back-to-back turnovers in a very critical moment for the Anna Rockets. Like you said, it's 1-point game here. See if Bremen can take the lead. Another timeout. It's going to be a 30 this time.
Keep it right here. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors. 21st Century Kitchens, Schwederman Pharmacies, Keyhole Pizza, West Staff, Lamb's Insurance Agency, Orthopedic Institute of Southwest Ohio, Wagner's IGA, Fowler's TV, Upper Valley Career Center, Schwann's Mama Roses, German Farmers, NKTelco Sports, New Knoxville Supply Company, Minster Dental Care, Minster Bank, Hometown Opportunity, American Trim, PSG Automotive. If you missed the first replay that was on Wednesday at 5 o'clock, the second replay is Thursday the 7th, and this is the type of game you may want to watch a couple times. It's been a good one. Right now, Anna with a 1-point lead, but it's been Bremen basketball.
Yeah, 2 big turnovers, and got to give credit to Bremen. The effort on the defensive end, not fouling, especially in this double bonus situation, able to get 2 turnovers, 1 leading to a basket for Bornhorst. Now the opportunity to take the lead, and what's been working for him, it's been Bornhorst and Haney with the ball in their hands, driving to the basket. We'll see what Coach Doherty drew up.
They're on the court as well as Powers, Bowers, and Rindler. 56 seconds to go. Powers will run the offense. Bowers, I should say. Haney with the basketball. Working against Bixler, and there is a foul, but that's only the 16th foul. So after this, it would be 1-1. 45 seconds to go.
The foul happened just underneath the foul line. The ball's going to go underneath. One of my favorite parts of basketball, and Bremen's not going to get into their set quick enough there.
Being inbounded. Shot out by Haney and in. Cardinals with the lead. Benzman try to go all the way over. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Anna with 29 seconds to go. Lickle will check in the lineup to replace Powers. 81-80 in favor of the Cardinals. But the Rockets have the ball.
Yeah, it's going to go, I'm guessing, Benzman's hands is where you're going to want the ball here.
Hulskamp underneath Broadman, and then Anna with the lead.
Great look as they find Broadman.
We will have a timeout on the floor. We will keep it right here. I believe the Cardinals took a timeout. Everybody thought, you talked about earlier, The only ones that took any field goal attempts in the fourth quarter was Hillscamp and Bensman, but Broadman has the big basket underneath.
Got to be ready to step up, and Hillscamp just threw a laser in there to find Broadman. He used his strength to get the basketball up, and his first points here in the fourth quarter, 82-81. We'll see what kind of pressure, if it's going to be a full court pressure. Bremen's going to try to get it, hold it for the last shot, or try to get something going quick here to extend the game in case they don't score. But yeah, it's been great basketball tonight. We're looking, we got someone with 31. Benjamin's got 31. Haney with 27. Bornhorst with 23. These are not things you typically see in a high school basketball game. So it's been a very entertaining, exciting game. And we still got 18 seconds left. We'll see what happens.
You know, sometimes you'll see a team that's on the road will go for the last shot, try to just go for the last shot. Usually with your home, you just try to get a basket. Usually, especially this early in the season, you just want a good look. You don't want to force anything. 18 seconds is plenty of time to get any shot you want. And as you talked about the pressure, Anna will start with full court pressure. Let's see if they back off. That's what they did a lot of the first half.
This is the first time Bremen's brought everyone up. Typically, they've only had 2 guys getting the inbounds pass, so Haney's going to handle the ball here.
Across the timeline. Tries to drive, spin move, over Bensman is fouled. And Grant Haney will go to the line to shoot 2.
Again, he's played aggressive and strong all night, and that was pretty good defense by Bensman, but Haney again able to go up into Bensman, create the contact. He's going to be shooting 2 this time.
4th foul on Bensman. 2 shots for Haney. Strong on the first one.
Take a deep breath, settle down, and do what he's done. He was 3 for 3 coming up to that opportunity there, so he can shoot free throws very well.
A monster game tonight. It's a big free throw. Haney ties it. 82-82. 11 seconds. Bensman, 8 seconds. They still have time. Bixler, drive, puts it up. Tip up, off the mark. Haney will throw a prayer, and that will go to overtime. The scoreboard has 82-81, but it's 82. We are tied at 82 as we will go to overtime. Overtime on NKTelco Sports. We'll be right back.
We knew that we could use Hometown Opportunity as an avenue to reach out to people, not just in this community, but across the state.
Hometown Opportunity was my saving grace, honestly.
We viewed it as a great resource for us to get the word out about our company.
I saw all the commercials, billboards, and I thought, just give it a shot, why not? And they offered me a photography job on the spot, which was thrilling because I've been searching for months.
The Hometown Opportunity website definitely makes that connection.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a 3rd-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
A great game needs more than 4 quarters to decide as we go to overtime, 82-82.
Yeah, just like another great finish there. Anna with the opportunity, and unfortunately, Bremen did a good job of getting the ball out of Bensman's hand. He had to force it all the way across. Bixler put a shot up. Dosick had an opportunity to get it in there in the 3/4 court shot by Haney off the mark, but we're going to get an extra 4 minutes of play here.
And we jump it up. Dosick controls it. Anna with first chance. We play a half of a quarter. That is 4 minutes here in overtime to try to decide this. It's been a great ball game. Spin move, Bensman in and out. Haney with the rebound. Haney with a floater and in. Haney with 30. Cardinals with a 2-point lead. Dosick spin move, loses it, gets it back, and 1. Dosick got his first attempt blocked. and he ended up getting his own rebound. And Haney had the big basket, and Anna with a big basket to tie it. Dosick has had a lot of foul trouble with a chance to break the tie. 85-84 Anna. What a ball game. A lot of players with 4 fouls. Dosick and Bensman with 4 fouls. Haney will put up a shot. Dosick the other way. Drives, too strong, rebound. Comes to Bowers, nice ball handling. Drive up. Battle for the rebound. And Bensman somehow comes up with it. And he's fouled in the backcourt. Let's recap here. 10 fouls on New Bremen, so Anna's in the double bonus. 7 fouls on Anna, so New Bremen's in the 1-1. That's a 5th foul on Blickel. Blickel, who's had 10 points, has done a nice job on both ends of the court. Will leave the second Cardinal to foul out as Vonderhaar left in the 4th quarter. You got Bensman and Dosick with 4 fouls, and Blickel gets a nice hand from the home crowd.
Yeah, he was part of that initial crew that came in and got Bremen going and flowing, and yeah, 10 points on the night, and his, like I said, second player to foul out. Bensman's going to step to the line again. This will be his 13th and 14th free throw opportunities here in just the second half and overtime alone.
Trying to extend the 1-point lead. Now 2 for Anna. 86-84 in our First National Bank scoreboard. Haney with the basketball. He has 30.
See Borner, is it going to be a good cut? Ooh, looked like good defense by Holskamp there sliding through. Be interested to see Bornhorst hit that big 3 at the beginning of the 4th quarter, and he's kind of gone quiet since then. We'll see if he kind of gets things ramped back up again.
That's a 4th foul on Hillscamp. Now 3 Anna players with 4 fouls.
And there are 3 leading scorers as well in this game so far. So
Haney misses it. That was a 1-1. Anna with the ball and the 2-point lead. Hillscamp working against Powers. Through some traffic. Gives it up to Dosick. Bensman trying to get a double team. Over to Broadman. Bixler open for the 3 and nails it. Big 3 there by Bixler. He hasn't scored in a long time, and that's a big basket.
No, it was Hulskamp and Bensman for a while now, but we've had Broadman hit a big shot, Dosick hit a big shot here in overtime, and Bixler knocking down the 3.
Bornhorst blocked. Broadman tries to come up with it, but loses it out of bounds. So another chance for the Cardinals. Cardinals down by 5, but they have the basketball as Bowers will inbound it. Haney, shot up is short. Rebound by Bensman.
If you're Bremen, you got to get a stop here.
Broadman reverse layup and in, and Anna leads by 7. 91-84. We will have a foul in the backcourt on Anna, and that's a foul on Dosick, as he will lead with 5 fouls. He's played about a quarter and a half with 4 fouls.
They kind of picked up a cheap one as Bornhor was set the initial screen, was trying to roll back, and Dosick was on the other side of him. Just kind of looked like coincidental contact happened, but referee called the foul. It's going to put Bornhorst shooting last 1-on-1 opportunity for New Bremen.
Ready for the Cardinals to score with the clock stopped. Too strong. Haney with the rebound and in. Haney with 32. Bensman is fouled. He'll draw it on Bowers.
Foul on Bowers. Bremen's 17 offensive rebounds in this game, so they've really just That's it. They go hard at the rim to shoot, and they follow it up hard with offensive rebounds. A lot of second chance opportunities there. They're getting a rebound off a missed free throw.
Hits it. I don't want to be overly dramatic, but we may not see another game like this all season.
Yeah, it's two teams flirting with 90 points.
And just like you said, the offensive rebounds, the big threes, especially on the Anna side. We have 2 players over 30. You know, a lot of things here that has just been made for a great game. As if you just joined us, Anna was up by 9-0 to start with. It looked like a blowout. And Bensman hits a couple big free throws and a 7-point lead again for the Rockets.
Yeah, it's been a big overtime so far here for Anna as they've built up a 7-point lead. Bremen doesn't have a whole lot of time. Here's one up by Powers. That's going to be the 5th foul. So now we're going to have Bensman foul out as well.
So he will leave. Dosick, the two of the bigger scorers this tonight, and Bensman and Dosick have fouled out in the last minute. Bensman trying to encourage his teammates as Blackfoot will take his place. Senior Avery Powers with 2 foul shots here. Cardinals have to take advantage of every opportunity with the clock stopped.
Big buckets here. Powers, 4 points in the first half. Has done nothing in the second half or overtime here, so a chance for him to step up, score some big points for New Bremen, cut this lead down to 5.
And he does. So see what Anna does without Bensman and Dosick. Full court pressure by New Bremen. And there is a foul as Bixler will go to the line. 2 sophomores, Bixler and Hilskamp, did a nice job of breaking pressure.
As hard as Haney has played tonight, that's only going to be his second team foul with all these fouls flying tonight.
And it's been a pretty physical game.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It's Bixler with 2 shots. He's shooting 2 the rest of the way unless we get a 3-point play opportunity. He had the big 3 before, and now it's the front end, or the first foul shot, I should say. This is the second one. Foul on the rebound. It's another chance for New Bremen to score with the clock stopped. And Brandon Heitkamp will go to the line to shoot 2.
Brandon had 4 points in the first half and no free throw attempts tonight. Some big spot to step up now.
Get a look at Coach Doherty. Along with his assistant. That is off the mark. Longtime assistant Dane Cook. Warnhorse out of the lineup right now. Heitkamp trying to hit the second. Lead at 5. Pressure in the backcourt. Knocked out, it will stay with Anna. Bixler and Hilskamp, the 2 main ball handlers here at this point, with Bensman out as well as Dosick with fouls. That is knocked out of bounds again and stays with Anna. 109. This is going to be anything but easy to go for the Rockets. Having trouble inbounding and thrown away.
You got to think your 2 top leading scorers and probably leaders, guys that have experience, Bensman and Dosick, are both fouled out. So you got some guys, not that they have a lot of players coming back, but they're probably not the guys that are handling the ball in the pressure spots.
Bornhorst checks back into the lineup. Bowers will inbound it. And is stolen away. To Bixler, is fouled. Good steal there by 23 Joel Cathcart. Big defensive play for the Rockets. Couple free throws coming up for Bart Bixler.
Bremen tried to inbound the ball into Bornhorst in traffic. He wasn't able to handle the ball.
Bixler did not start, but has played a lot of minutes here in the second half. First one rolls off as Jacob Brindler checks in for Brandon Heitkamp. Hits the second. Bixler with 11. Now 5 players in double digits for Anna. Bowers gives it up to Bornhorst. Trying to work off a screen. Up and under. Off the mark. Bixler with another rebound. Bixler dribbles through traffic. Cathcart, 42 seconds ago, a 6-point lead. At some point, New Bremen has to foul, and Haney will do that. Hillscamp will go to the line. Sophomore point guard, his first varsity start, been a memorable game. He's got 15. He's played a lot of minutes.
They've been out there a lot tonight. 3 3-pointers, go along with a few 2-pointers and a couple of free throws.
This is the first one. If he can make this one of them, makes it a 3-possession game with 36 seconds to go. Sophomore, short. Bornhorst through the lane is fouled. So another opportunity for the Cardinals to score, but the clock stopped. They were down. I think Anna had a 7-point lead, about a minute and a half, maybe 9. Did it ever get to 9 or just 7?
I think 7's the biggest it's been here.
There's been several times they've been able to score with the clock stopped. And the Southport Bornhorst has had 23 points. Has been a little quiet of late, relatively speaking. Short on that. See a lot of sign of fatigue as the foul shot's going short. See if Bornhorst can hit this one.
He was 5 for his first 6 free throws. He's missed his last 3 short. Able to knock that one down.
Caleb Allen will go in for Bornhorst. Little offense, defense. Full court pressure. This is where Anna had trouble to inbounding before. Cathcart with the trigger. Bixler and Hillscamp are the ones trying to get open. And we will have a timeout. Anna will step aside, be right back on NKTelco Sports.
Automotive Outfitters, your truck accessory headquarters.
At 21st Century Kitchens, we know that every home has a style to go with it. From first-time homebuyers, to families with the pitter-patter of little feet, to teenagers taking over the kitchen, 21st Century has what you want, customizing the style, layout, and price point to fit your budget. Kitchens by Craftmade and quality cabinets, countertops by Wilson Art and Cambria, along with availability of granite, marble, and wood.
See what's in store behind the yellow door for your 21st Century Kitchen.
Anna inbounding it. Able to get it Broadman. And Drew is fouled in the backcourt. Anna having all kinds of trouble with that New Bremen pressure. And that will be the 5th foul on Brandon Heitkamp. That'll be the 3rd Cardinal to leave with fouls.
So 5 total players fouled out,
5.
3 for Bremen, 2 for Anna.
Yeah. Vondenhaar and Blickel for New Bremen. Dosick and Bensman for Anna. And Broadman. Is this his first foul shot tonight?
Yeah, he's 3 for 3.
Anna's not been able to close the door from the free throw line. 95-90. Hits the second. Bremen down by 6. They almost have to score each possession here. Not necessarily a 3. Bowers in some trouble, was fouled before the pass.
And he gets bailed out. That's going to be the 5th foul now on Hulskamp.
Hulskamp's been handling the ball a lot of this game, and Coach Barhorse is looking down his bench like, what am I going to do here? He's already lost Bensman and Dosick. Bensman definitely one of the guards. This is one of those cases where the coach actually needs some time, the 30 seconds, to put somebody in, as he'll go with Austin Fote.
Yeah, so the top 3 scorers, or the 3 top scorers for Anna have all fouled out in this game so far. And that was a big call too, because Bowers, as soon as they blew he on the pass, was a turnover. So he was fouled, and it's going to put him at the line. He's going to miss.
First foul shot. It's the second one by Bowers. 2 teams in the 90s here tonight. Bremen has doubled their average of 45 going into tonight's game. Broadman gets the rebound. They go ahead to Fote, and Fote, who just came into the game, will be fouled. We talked off the air. Ben, I don't remember being at a game. The last time I've been at a game, or high school game, where both teams have been in the 90s. I don't remember the last time I've seen a college game in the 90s.
Yeah, this is a lot of points, and kind of talked a little bit earlier. Is it good offense, bad defense, a little bit of both? But I mean, it hasn't, like I said, it's been a bunch of players on each team stepping up, hitting tough shots.
Some big offensive rebounds we've had through there. There's been some good defense. Obviously, there's things to improve, but Fote makes it a 3-possession game with 21 seconds to go. We're in overtime. Anna by 7. Bornhorst drive, and there's an offensive foul on Bornhorst. That's his 4th foul. Looks like Anna is going to win their opener. And Bremen's going to have a tough luck loss. But a lot to be proud of, a lot of good things the Bremen fans I've seen here tonight, as it shows what the team is capable of.
Exactly. It's scrappy basketball. Again, they got in the half court, and there wasn't a whole lot of movement. It was a player getting the ball, using the screen, or driving, trying to find. Not that they were playing selfishly. They were finding teammates when they were open. It's just they're attacking that basket all the time when they have the ball. And yeah, I'd say averaging 45, getting to 90 today is a big turnaround.
Bixler brings Anna to 99. Now just the final score is the only thing in doubt. Anna will get the basketball. They will just dribble it out. And a great overtime game. Hope you enjoyed it. And a thriller. The final score in our First National Bank scoreboard, Anna 99, New Bremen 90. We'll be back to total up all the big numbers in return on NKTelco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
We had a classic game here at the Nest in New Bremen. We go into overtime, a very high-scoring affair. Anna wins in overtime, 99-90. On our first National Bank scoreboard with the final numbers, Mr. Ben Ayers.
Prepare to have your minds blown here, as again, 99-90 is going to have some pretty amazing numbers for a Tuesday night high school game here. As you can see, lots of opportunities here. Bremen dominated the offensive board, seeing that's why they had more shot attempts there. Both teams shot very well. A big key for Anna, 10 of 20, 50% from the threes, and also 29 of 47 from the free throw line. So just amazing shooting. You have to have some great shooting to get that many points in a game. So congratulations to Anna Rockets pulling off this victory.
And with those big numbers, you get a lot of big individual totals. Can't go through all of them, but that's a lot of big scores.
Yeah, for Anna, leading scorer was number 5, Wyatt Bensman, with 33 points. Several other players, Drew Broadman, Bart Bixler, Joe Cathcart, Griffin Dosick, and Riley Holzkamp, were all in double digits as well. So that's 5 or 6 different guys in double figures. You don't see that very often in a high school game. And for Bremen, Grant Haney, 32 points, and Nolan Barhorst with 24. Bryce Blickel also in double figures with 10 points. So again, just amazing individual performances tonight that when you put the team effort together, gives you that 99-90 victory for Anna.
Score by quarters, it was 17-15 after one by Anna. At halftime, New Bremen led 43-37. They had the lead 64-62 after 3. We tied at 82-82 on a Grant Haney foul shot late in regulation, and then Anna prevails in overtime, 99-90. Anna goes to 1-0 on the season. New Bremen falls to 0-3. New Bremen will play at St. Mary's on Friday. Anna will play at Alston on Friday, and on Saturday we'll have on NKTelco Sports. They played New Knoxville. Let's talk about our players of the game, Ben. First for the Anna Rockets, the senior. Wyatt Ben's been a heck of a night.
Yeah, just an amazing performance for him. Unfortunately, fouling out there in overtime. But again, 33 total points. Got to the foul line 16 times in the second half alone. So just playing aggressive. And again, kind of for a little bit there at the beginning of overtime into the beginning of overtime, kind of is just stepping up. And there for a while, him and Holzkamp were the only one able to even find any baskets there in the fourth quarter. So congratulations to Wyatt on an outstanding performance and a 33-point night and a victory for his team.
And for the New Bremen Cardinals, off the bench, senior Grant Haney.
Yeah, Grant was one of the players that really got things turned around from that 0-9 deficit and played phenomenally in the first half with 14. This is going to be a flash in the pan. No, he comes back, ends up with 32, scores 18 points in the second half in overtime. He had some key defensive plays, offensive rebounds, steals. He had a phenomenal performance. So congratulations to Grant for being player of the game for New Bremen.
They will both receive NKTelco T-shirts. So hope you enjoyed this basketball game. It was a great one. 99-90, the final score, Anna over New Bremen. For On Camera tonight, Kurt Kuffner, Patrick Toller, and Tyler Wolf. And the NKTelco Sports Van Director, Isaac Sell, assisted by Daniel Allen and Scott Robinson. My partner, Ben Ayers. I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching.